friends, and welcome to another WSIB Truth Matters with Joe Machado. It's Monday, a little bit of rainy weather. I hope you had a nice weekend. It was actually nice weather, but here we go. We're back at it on Monday. Hopefully the rain won't stick around for too long. Anyway, this just a quick video. I wanted to tell you a little bit about this KPMG report that was done. And what I think of it. I did read it. I found it a complete waste of my time, but being in the business, I do need to know what's happening so that I can properly convey information to my viewers and subscribers and our members at WSIBsettlements.com. So it's part of our due diligence to be in the know. Some of the key aspects of the report, the whole issue with ADR, the WSIB's had an opportunity to do that for a long time. They've had the power to reconsider decisions for decades under Section 121 of the Act. They rarely use it, in my experience. The only times that they do use it is if we force them to use it. And even in that instance, it's like pulling teeth. Getting somebody to reconsider their decision seems to be a bit of an ego factor with these people. Sometimes it's hard to say that, you know what, I made a mistake, I'm reconsidering my decision, and this is the way that it should be handled. But in over 30 years in the business, I can count in this hands how many times they actually initiated a reconsideration. So they've had that ability to do that for a long time. As I mentioned in the beginning, ADR, they've had an opportunity to do that as well. It only works if you have people that are trained to actually do it, and they have the authority to back up the agreement that they make. But I put very little faith in it, and the reason for that is, in my experience, and most people that I come across, they don't trust the board. They just don't. They don't trust anybody at the WSIB. So I don't see how ADR is going to bring about an equitable resolution to both the WSIB and the worker if the most important thing in bringing about that resolution is gone, which is the trust. As far as the appeals division is concerned, and more for them to do, to be in a little bit more control of what they do, and handle or try to make sure that there are all of the issues in a claim being handled at one point in order to avoid multiple appeals for the same claim. They've had the ability to do that too. They've had people experienced in operations, from managers to directors, to get all of that information sorted out so that when it goes to appeals, they're going to deal with all of these issues. So it's just, folks, it's just, I hate to be cynical, but it's just some more of the same bullshit. I don't get it. I don't trust anything they do. And as you probably know by now, I think the appeal services division should be gone. It's useless. It should be completely gone. And all that money put towards the tribunal if they need to hire more vice chairs to handle appeals. But I don't see anything of use that could benefit injured workers with the appeal services division. And as my mom used to say, someone shouldn't have to tell you to do the right thing. You should know. So this KPMG report, which costs thousands of dollars to produce, just a fucking waste is what it is. So anyway, there's my 2 cents on the KPMG report. I'm not going to bore you with all the little details because it's just nonsense, and you can read the report. But I'll tell you things that I believe can help. Those are the things that I work on. I started my company, WSIBsettlements.com, 3 years ago, and meticulously put together a series of tools to help injured workers, to empower you to be in control of your claim. You see, with the WSIB, injured workers have always been on their heels, always been reacting to whatever the WSIB throws at them, from appeal time limits to CPP offsets and return to work strategies and the multitude of crap that's thrown at you every day. And sometimes they put a different twist on it and a different name to it. But you can put lipstick on a pig, and a pig is still going to be a pig. So you're not going to be able to dress it up. So these tools we put together are there to help. These are tools that were based on decades of experience as to what works and what I think injured workers could use to be in charge of their claim. And it doesn't matter your age, your skills, your academic background, your knowledge of the law. None of that matters. Anyone can use it. And what I'm very excited about is that a new feature that we're adding to our app, which is revolutionary because no other firm has an app to help injured workers manage their claims. We're adding a new feature this week. I've been working on it for quite a while now, but it's going to put the power in injured workers at their fingertips. It's going to put the board on their heels. And for once, the WSIB, they're the ones that are going to be reacting to keep up with their own bullshit, because we're going to be able to throw it back at them faster. They can bring it at you. And that's exciting because they don't see it coming. And let's see how this does with their KPMG report and what they need to do. This announcement is coming a little bit later in the week, but I'm going to introduce you to my friend George at WSIB Settlements, and he's going to tell you a little bit about what we do, what our company does, and how it can help injured workers. And then when George is done, he'll come back to me to finish up the video. But I hope you appreciate George's presentation. It'll only take a few moments, and it'll give you a really good understanding of what we've been up to and what we have in store for injured workers. So, George, it's all yours, buddy.
Thanks, Joe. I'm happy to explain how our system works and how our One Plan membership can help injured and ill workers with their WSIB claims. We know from experience how critical it is for you to address any problems you may have with the WSIB as quickly and effectively as possible. Our WSIB settlement docs can help you do just that in as little time as a few minutes. Our settlement docs are professionally crafted documents, created by experts with decades of experience helping thousands of injured workers, and can address any specific issue you may have with your WSIB claim. And the best part, they can be used by everyone, regardless of age, education, or knowledge of the law. These are just some of the issues our settlement docs can address: loss of earnings benefits, future economic loss benefits, chronic pain disability, non-economic loss award, pre-1990 pensions, reconsiderations, psychotraumatic disability, earnings basis recalculations, pre-1990 supplements, serious injury programs, and many others. Now I'd like to tell you a bit about our One Plan membership. In addition to our settlement docs, you have access to some powerful tools we've created to help you manage your claim. Our Ask Jack feature allows you to get answers to any pressing and important questions so that you know where you stand and can make informed decisions. For the more complicated issues, you have access to expert support from individuals with decades of successful hands-on experience in representing injured and ill workers. If you're unsure about a claim-related document you receive from the WSIB, you can simply upload it and have it reviewed by an expert who will be able to explain what it's about and guide you as to what to do. Our unique and easy-to-use e-tracker system allows you to track and document all activities taking place in your claim, so that you're able to recall them when needed. Many years of experience tell us that being able to recall important details about claim-related activities, such as medical treatments, return to work efforts, meetings with the WSIB or your employer, and more, is key to avoiding some of the pitfalls that can occur in a claim. eTracker allows you to track and document all those activities so that you're able to recall them when needed. This is a must-have tool for all injured workers. Our Legal Connect feature can be used in the event that you require a lawyer or paralegal to address some issues in your claim. Being referred to one of our preferred legal providers means that you will be referred to someone who has been thoroughly vetted and has the requisite level of experience and expertise to handle the most complex issues in a claim, as well as the WSIB's appeals branch and the Workplace Safety and Insurance Appeals Tribunal. And lastly, enrollment in our Be Informed Benefits Protection Program can provide you with the peace of mind that if there are changes to WSIB legislation that may impact your benefits, you will be notified and provided with direction as to what to do if necessary. As a one-plan member, you immediately have access to all of these tools at your fingertips with our unique and easy-to-use iWin WSIB app, available for your smartphone and desktop computer. You can start getting your issues addressed with the WSIB as early as today and with confidence. I invite you to visit us at WSIBsettlements.com and take a look around. I am confident you will like what you see. It was my pleasure to tell you a bit about our company. Back to you, Joe.
And I'm back. Thanks, George, for that amazing presentation. Friends, there's something powerful coming down the pipeline this week. Stay tuned, because all of that George just went over is going up in terms of the power that injured workers will have. And let's see how the WSIB reacts to this, because they can't stop this train, and it left the station. All right, friends, as always, thank you for taking the time to listen. I invite you to subscribe to my channel. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. I just reinforce that. But it really helps me to build the channel. The algorithm, the more subscribers there are, the more noticed we get. The more you share our videos, the broader the audience that we get, and all of that helps. My mission is to be able to reach every single injured worker in this province to help him or her deal with their WSIB claim in any way that I can, through this channel, through WSIBsettlements.com, and some of the other things that I'm doing, the outreach that I'm dealing with other organizations, so that we can really take the power back from WSIB and put it back where it should be, in the hands of injured workers, so they're treated with dignity and with respect. They can get back to work faster to fulfill their dreams, pay their bills, feed their families, and all those things that we all want to accomplish. And it's been too long where the WSIB has been dictating the terms and not taking injured workers seriously. So please help me spread this word. We have the class action lawsuit that we're preparing for. You can also find out a little bit about that with one of my other videos. It's going good. We're getting a lot of people registered, and we're very excited about that. We will be able to take the WSIB to task in the courts. That's with respect to the deeming practices affecting future economic loss and loss of earnings benefits. All right, friends, and stay tuned for my shorts, and I do occasionally post on social media what's coming up in future videos. On Wednesday, as it looks right now, I'm going to be talking about a program within the WSIB. It's the Serious Injury Program that affects people and their families who've been affected by a catastrophic type injury. So anyway, stay tuned for that one. And again, thank you, friends, and please subscribe. And as always, have an amazing evening. Take care.